Frankie Nicole here. Happy 4th. This is the reading for July 5th. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm sure it's highly divided out there. But everybody seems to be having a great time, so yee. Sorry, it's really hard to see me because there's really not a whole lot of shade yet. Today, I want to talk about projections. What other people project on you is none of your business. So get out there. Stop caring what other people think. Be open to new experiences and have fun. Just go for it. Don't let anybody make you feel like you can't be you or you can't do what you want to do because you are of a certain creed or you are not enough of this or not enough of that or too much of this or too much of that. Better things are yet to come. New tribes are being formed. Everything is in chaos right now, so it's really maddening, I think, out there. You kind of really don't know what's what anymore, and you're still kind of sticking to the old, but the old doesn't really seem to fit, kind of like a worn out t-shirt that got shrunk too many times in the wash and dry. Donate it. Donate that damn t-shirt. Find a new t-shirt that fits. Go to the store. Be open to something different. I was thinking about on my drive home, among other things. Thank you for all those who watched my crying video last night. It was an experiment of vulnerability and new feelings that were bubbling up. But, you know, holidays we spend with, a bunch of people that we kind of feel comfortable with. And there are lots of different types of groups of people, different types of, and I usually spent it a lot of times with a group of some of my old buddies, good old boys, drinking whiskey and floating on a lake or something, or at a barbecue and playing some games. And I was there with my best gal and at the time, and we were just fancy free, and but still always kind of half there, half somewhere else, texting on the phone, hoping to meet up with somebody later, go out to a bar later, drinking, cavorting, whatever. It was it was good times, but times have changed because those people have changed. You've changed. I've changed. It's no longer comfortable the way it once was, and so that's causing a lot of distress, I think, especially in my life, but probably in yours as well. But it's just going out and experiencing the new and like finding new interesting people to hang out with, and not the same old and the same old thing, and still just complaining that it's not exactly what you want. Just instead of complaining about it, I'm just going out and doing it and feeling the difference of not hanging out with people that don't seem to go along my wavelength anymore, and not waiting until they kick me out, but going and finding new and different experiences on my own and enjoying that and enjoying my life again. Like, enjoy your life. Like, stop sitting and wallowing in the dark or at home or whatever, or alienating. It's good to spend time alone, yes. I've definitely enjoyed my time alone, but I've experienced just a lot of loneliness as well. And So it's really important to get out and face the fear of being out and not being so sure of yourself, because it's uncomfortable, yeah, because there's a lot of new energies you're coming in contact with, and it's always good to have like an anchor of like people that you know, or like some kind of group. But you never know when you try something new what you might find, what kind of magic is out there, and you know what kind of people that you'll come in contact with you never even thought that you would, and it's, we're trying to let go of the old and the what's not working, but there's like a grieving process, and they don't, there's like people that you have in your life, and then there's transition people, and then there's new people. I feel like every stage you kind of experience different people in your life, and that's just natural for us humans because we want to be around other people. And like, you meet somebody new and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to be friends with this person for a long time, or maybe I'll be friends with this person for a while. We'll see how it goes, but it's just different approaches of how you take it. But it's like, it's important not to always latch on so deep, and then you're like, oh, I thought you were my friend, when they really weren't, that close to you, and they don't really know that much about you, and they kind of treated you like shit, but you just kind of tolerated it because you didn't want to be alone. So, then, be okay being alone, and then, when people come and go, it won't be such a heartbreak. And sometimes you have people far too long in your life, and then you just start hating them. You don't really want to get to that point, do you? Interesting. Okay. So I pulled these cards first because just doing it however I want to do it. Switching up the game. Last night's video was very Five of Cups. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. Very upside down Cup Queen. She comes out every once in a while. Mostly my Cup Queen just spews venom because she gets pissed. That's Scorpio for you. I mean, everyone's always afraid of Scorpio, but Scorpios are always really, really, like, they want to help. They want to make things better. They are very intuitive, and they know. And so it's like they want to guide. They're like, I'm here to teach you. And what do you want to know? And then people are like, but I don't want to learn because I'm either not interested, or I'm not ready, or I am just trying to use your good energy. And then Scorpio's like, oh, really? So that's why they always get a bad rap. And Sagittarius always just get a bad rap for being, people think they're stupid, but they're just kind of like not super connected because they know that everything just passes, and it's like, well, you're gonna do that anyways, so I'm just gonna watch you and make fun of you because I'm the Joker. Anyways, let's get the cards. Empress, upright, new beginnings, birth starts, fertile energy for things. Three of Pentacles, things progressing, and like on a practical scale of like you've been working on something and it's starting to come to a fruitive position where it's stabling. It's not quite the Four of Pentacles, but something that you've been trying to work on is, it's starting to happen. There's somewhat of a wish fulfillment. You're not just drawing on walls, but you're starting to gain footing. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So whatever you've been wishing for is definitely, we've been talking about Christmas in July coming. So, what you've been wishing for is probably progressing. I mean, Three of Pentacles is definitely a progressive card. You're honing your skills and you're starting to become more skilled at whatever you're trying to do. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is action kind of oriented, interactive things where something's happening and you have to react to different variables that are going on. I think I might have read it slightly wrong last night, but sometimes when you read it wrong, sometimes it's not necessarily wrong. I mean, it can talk about like much needed action or much needed speaking. I mean, because wands, they can be active, but they can also be words as well. So I think that there's something starting to happen that you've been hoping and becoming skilled about. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So maybe there is not quite equality of what you were hoping for. There's not quite the return. You're not seeing the material return quite yet, and maybe it's giving you some anxiety, and that with good cause, because you need to see return if you're going to be doing something. Otherwise, it's you gotta kind of change your plan up and do something different. But, I don't know, I always kind of like to read the Nine of Swords in reverse is that you're breaking out of that anxiousness. Even though we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, like, maybe you're not quite seeing exactly all the return par for par yet, but you're getting something. And you can take it, I guess, however you want. I'm not going to put my projections on it, because I always put a positive spin, and that's probably why all the pessimists love me. They're like, ooh, you're so positive. Let me suck it out of you and make you negative. Just kidding. I didn't project that at all. Yeah. So it looks like we're getting some stuff happening tomorrow, which is great. It's always good to see action and not just reaction, projection. Ooh. Stop falling on me, stuff. Ooh. I mean, even though it makes me uncomfortable to be vulnerable, like really uncomfortable, which is why people think I probably have no soul. I'm glad I did that video last night, because I do like to show a little bit more of myself sometimes within my own control. When people try to force it out of me, I do this. Sorry, high vibrations. Hi. Emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. Positive and loving thoughts are instrumental for creating loving relationships. Fear and doubt only serve to create greater uncertainty. Think more about what is right in your relationship and less of what is wrong. I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me and replace them with loving thoughts and intentions. From this moment, I will listen only to the voice of love. Your love is an endless source of inspiration. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness, you shine eternally bright. We had some of these last night. We're getting some repeats going on. Spirit's really trying to talk. Let go of inhibitions. Be creative. And allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. Break open the box. We are eternally pressed. Freudian slip right there. Breast! Okay, I'm getting a little silly here. We'll hone it back in. Too high vibration. Getting too high, yo. We are eternally blessed by a profound love, by a sacred union with great source of light, whose love moves earth and stars. So, good things are coming. Good things are coming. Alright, you guys have a great rest of your evening. If you watch it tonight and tomorrow, happy 5th of July. Hopefully you didn't burn anything down or blow your hand off. It's all wood up there, Nothing going on. Alright, peace out, homes.